I planned, promoted, and set up my own short film screening. This is how it went. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Madonna. If this is your first time watching a video, welcome to the channel. I do content around making films on a budget. And for those of you who don't know, I made a short film called Flashing Lights, and I decided to do my own screening for the short film. Alright, let's start with the before. So, finding the spot, that was number one. I was looking at different event spaces within the Connecticut area. Hartford had a couple, a little expensive for me. So I set it on this place called Knights of Columbus. It's like a religious fraternity, is my understanding. But yeah, found a event space through them up in Enfield, Connecticut for a price that I thought was decent. And they had a big like TV in the actual room. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'll just hook up my computer to the TV, get a speaker, bing, bang, boom. We have our space. So I booked the space and now I'm like, okay, well, I got to do like an Eventbrite link. They gotta buy tickets, something like that. And initially I wanted the actual screening to be free. It was really just about sharing my film with everybody. I wasn't trying to make money off of it. But the event space costed money, feeding people cost money. So all of the ticket revenue really went toward just paying for the space and paying for food for everybody. And this is my first time ever doing an event like this. I've never set up a screening, nothing. Alright, so I go to handy dandy Eventbrite, sign up, make an account, add my little bank account, create a link, go to Canva, create a little poster. I'm putting it on my social media, putting it on Instagram, putting it on TikTok, putting it on Facebook. People are sharing it. People are hitting me up. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm gonna buy a ticket. People, I sent like DMs specifically to people and I was like, hey, I'm doing this event, love to see you there. Here's the ticket link, blah, 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 blah. A lot of likes, a lot of like, this is so cool, a lot of I'll be there's. And then now let's get to the actual day. So the day of the event, I get there at like 2 o'clock, it starts at 4. Me and my mom are there, we're setting everything up, we're getting the food together, we're getting the pans and setting everything up, plates, cups, setting up the chairs, making sure the audio visual looks good, everything, blah, blah, blah. Cool, goes off without a hitch. We finish at like 3:30, event starts at 4. I called my brother, he's on his way, he's gonna be the guy at the door that does the tickets. Now, the turnout was maybe around like 20, little under 20 people. A lot of people said they're gonna buy tickets and didn't. Some people bought tickets and then still didn't show up, so I was like, whatever, you know. I would have preferred if they came and saw the video, but it is what it is. So, on the day, I don't know what happened in people's brains that made them think that when I told them the event starts at 4 o'clock, that it starts at 4:45, but everybody pretty much showed up at 4:45, which is really crazy, because this is a venue, you know, but I don't know, certain people have issues with clocks and time, and that's just not their thing, but I was like, whatever, we're just going to keep it pushing. I would just be like, hey guys, we're still waiting on a couple people to show up. In the meantime, you can get some refreshments in the back. In the meantime, you can go to the bar, they have drinks, blah, 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 blah. So that's what happened with that. Everybody was literally late. It was completely ridiculous. All right, so the actual screening was pretty good. We started off waiting for everybody for 45 minutes. Once everybody got in their seats, they're chatting, cool, everybody's good. I was like, hey everyone, my name is Madonna. I'm gonna start the screening. And I click play and we watch the video and everybody really likes it. And I got a lot of positive feedback. We also did a Q&A with me, and then we did a Q&A with the actors. And I had my mom run that for me, and she like set up questions the day before, and we went over like certain questions that we would ask me, that we would ask the actors and things like that. And then we also afterwards opened it up to the other people in the audience, and we were like, you are welcome to ask me questions, you're welcome to ask the cast questions, and it was very interactive, and I really liked that part of it. I would say overall the biggest challenge is getting people to show up. I sent the DMs to so many people, I reposted it so many times, I even paid to promote the poster for the event on Instagram, and I had so many people sharing it, but like actually getting people to buy a ticket and show up to your event, that is by far the hardest part, by far. So I don't know that I would ever do this again. I think if I did, I would probably do it more collaborative, where there's me and other filmmakers that are showing their videos, and then that way they'll have their people come, I'll have my people come, and so on. So then it's like a more kind of guaranteed better turnout. But I think what made it what made it beautiful, what made it impactful was that moment afterwards where we're all conversing and talking, and everybody's interacting with each other. And oh, you make beats, well I rap, so we got to connect, and da 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 da, like all that stuff, I think was what really kind of culminated it for me. It was not perfect by any means, but people still showed up. We came and did what we need to do. I got to share my art with everybody, and that was the goal, and I did it. So that's how the screening went for Flashing Lights. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions. Have you ever tried to do a screening on your own? How did that go? Please let me know in the comments. All right, y'all.